Joining me now is Jennifer Gray Thompson, CEO of After the Fire USA, a nonprofit group that's focused on supporting communities affected by wildfires. She's been leading delegations to meet with senators and urge them to pass this critical legislation before the end of Congress. Jennifer, thanks for being here. Just first off, tell us what you've heard from senators. Did you get the sense that they share your sense of urgency in getting this legislation passed before the end of the year?
You know, we've actually always had a really good reception from all senators on both sides of the aisle. This is a unique bill in that people, everyone supports it. It actually affects like 47 states. And so there's a huge amount of benefit for people across the board. We hear great things from senators, but also, you know, it's a very convoluted process to walk through politics right now. And we've been on this journey for 3 years. But our bill actually expires at the end of this, the 118th session. And so we do have a sense of urgency. They tell us they have a sense of urgency, but we really need to see them put that into action. Otherwise, it's just words.
Yeah. And if this does get kicked to next year, you mentioned the current piece of legislation you have expires. You'll have to write new legislation. There's also a whole suite of tax bills that could come up for debate, including the extension of the Trump tax cuts. Are you worried that everything could get mixed up with these new priorities with the new administration if it doesn't get done by the end of the year?
Absolutely. That's a main concern of ours. It's also that our people have been paying taxes already for 3 years. Not only are they having to claim their settlements as personal income tax every single year, they cannot deduct their attorney's fees, which is a provision of that 2017 Trump tax bill. So we don't want to get caught in that. We feel like we deserve better, and we know we've done the work. Fire survivors and disaster survivors around the country have been waiting for years for relief from Congress to actually just get back home and rebuild. We also have to rebuild back in a way that's far more resilient. We cannot just continue to rebuild back the way that we burned down or that we were affected by major hurricanes. We can do better.
And after the hurricanes of Helene and Milton, we did see that FEMA was drawn into some of these political fights. Have you seen that impact how much support disaster relief legislation is getting on Capitol Hill?
No, only on social media do we see this sort of debate. On Capitol Hill, there is a much greater sense of the impact on people's lives because most legislators actually have disaster victims in their homes. They know these people personally. There is an appetite to actually work in a bipartisan fashion, but when we see them get in front of social media, it completely changes the landscape, and there's really no relationship between what we see in the offices of senators and congressmen and what we see on social media. This isn't all of them, to be clear, but it's an awful lot of them. And it's a major concern and also a major frustration. What happened with Hurricane Helene and Milton, making that political, was really unacceptable. And then the follow-up with the discrimination from the FEMA employee only exacerbated an already terrible issue. The people caught in the middle are those who've just lost absolutely everything. And what they're asking for is that America actually step up and help them get home. And we can do that. This is the greatest nation on the planet. And yet we are sitting around like counting likes on Twitter when people who are really suffering need the help of all Congress people to really do their jobs. We need this so much right now in a bipartisan fashion. Let's get back to work in America.
And last month, there was a report that President-elect Trump was hesitant to give disaster relief aid to states that he considered politically hostile to him, including initially refusing to approve aid for California after the 2018 wildfires. Are you worried about that again? Is there any way for states or communities to protect themselves against potential retaliation from the White House?
You know, I would like to hope for the best. Obviously, you know, I am a disaster survivor from 2017, so we were caught right in the middle of that. I've been working in the Camp Fire since it happened, and we did see that. We also saw it happen at the same time with Puerto Rico. We cannot have politics enter into disaster. And I remember sitting with Kevin McCarthy in 2019 and talking to him about our very big concerns about making sure that Californians were treated fairly. We're the fourth largest economy in the world and largest sub-economy in the world. When you harm California, you actually harm the entire country, because we also feed the entire nation. And so really using politics as any kind of weapon in disaster is completely unacceptable, no matter who does it on the ground, if you're a FEMA employee or if you are the president of the United States. It's unacceptable, and it's inhumane, and it's un-American, and it should never, ever, ever happen again.
Well, Jennifer, it seems as though these monster disasters get so much attention in the immediate aftermath. You're an example of someone that's still dealing and picking up with the pieces, picking the pieces up years later. And it's important for all Americans to know that trauma and that experience is still something that you live with every day. So thank you so much for your perspective. We appreciate you being here, and good luck as you continue that recovery.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app, or follow us on social media.